Всем buenas, с вами Серхио, я продолжаю играть в Kingdom Come Deliverance. Сегодня я направляюсь в Ледечко, чтобы продолжить основной квест. Мне нужно выследить Вонючку. В предыдущей серии я вам показал, как вот в этих лесах найти карту. Найти сокровище по карте очередное, 11 сокровище. И вот мне здесь задание: найти работу для фрицика и матуши. Так, и что я тут, значит, встретил? Я по дороге происшествие некое встретил. Чувак явно откуда-то свалился. Или его оттуда скинули. Ну и что-то здесь как-то нет никаких признаков. Может быть, мне, конечно, наверх забраться? Так, ну-ка. Есть там какие-нибудь улики или типа того? Так, ну что-то здесь нет ничего похожего. Ну да, ну просто упал человек. Ну и ладно, бывает. Где мой слепнир? Погнали, лошадка. Так, а вот и Ледечко. Или Ледечка. Так, давайте сначала разберемся с этими, с фрициком и матушем, а потом будем Вонючкой заниматься. Я так думаю. Так думаю, будет правильно. Так, не хочет через заборы прыгать. Ладно, я сам буду посигаю здесь через заборы. Итак. Давайте я тоже умоюсь. Все, умываются. А сколько времени-то? А, 7:30. Все только проснулись. Ты кто таков, крестьянин? Это честь для меня, что ты обратился ко мне. Я ищу парня, которого зовут Вонючка. Ты его знаешь? Ты имеешь в виду Гинека, сына кожевника, верно? Есть предположение. Где я могу его отыскать? Я не знаю, попробую в доме у родителей, но он там много времени не проводит. Так ты знаешь этого Гинека? Можешь мне о нем что-нибудь рассказать? Совсем немного, если честно. Большинство жителей деревни избегает его как чумы. Почему так? Никто из тех, у кого есть нос, не любит проводить много времени с кожевниками. А у Вонючки еще и скверная компания. Я ни разу не слышал о нем ни одного доброго слова. А что мне можешь сказать о старом кожевнике? Он вспыльчив, как кабан, застрявший в шиповнике. Он не стал бы общаться ни с кем. Так почему Гинека все зовут Вонючкой? Он кожевник, верно? Будешь стоять от него с наветренной стороны, сам поймешь. Дубление шкур не для тех, у кого слабый желудок. Это правда, но не каждый кожевник получает подобную кличку. Что ж, характер у Гинека не лучше, чем его вонь. А почему они так плохо отзываются? Ну, как и его старик, он не особо разговорчив с людьми, к тому же он постоянно где-то скрывается. Я слышал, что его заковывали в колодки врата из-за воровства, а в Нойхопе он так набрался с дружками в пивной, что избили каких-то торговцев. Значит, слегка больше, чем просто весельчак. Да, совсем немного. Мы здесь все добрые люди, и мы не любим ему подобных. А не говори мне, что не существует никого, кто общается с ним. Он шатался поблизости с одной из мыльщиц. Адела, так кажется. Адела, так кажется, ее звали. Так. Значит, я кое-что разузнал, и мне нужна девочка Адела. Так, ага. Здесь у меня появилось выследить его, поговорить с той девкой и поговорить с отцом. Но для начала я таки зайду, разберусь с друганами своими. Так, это куда-то туда мне, да? Так, а еще я, наверное, сейчас приоденусь. Я же как бы в городе. Так, что у меня есть приличного есть? У меня есть модная... Давайте красный платок возьмем. Модная рубашка, модная шляпа, модные шоссы, модные туфли. И... Б 11. Б 12. А Б 14. И желтая котарди. Так, и какие-нибудь нам сапоги дворянина. Обаяние 20. Украшенный кафтан 13. Так, давайте оденемся. Оденем модную рубашку. Модную шляпу. Модные штанцы. Я, кстати, в них и так. Модные туфли. Сапоги дворянина. Снимаем все эти ботоваты. Кафтан. Вот эту штуку снимаем. Так, что-то мне еще грязное надо снять, наверное. Ну вот, я думаю, такой приличный молодой человек. Или нет, у меня же сапоги дворянина, да, поприличней. Да. Итак, мы приоделись и... Ну-ка посмотрим, как у нас выглядит наш интро. Сейчас я цветочек какой-нибудь соберу, и он наглядно покажет. Ну, например, ромашку. Вот такой вот модный молодой человек у нас. Я думаю, щит в данном случае нам не нужен. Так.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scalets, are looking for work.
And why should I take that?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scalets, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scalets mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here.
I'd like to make use of the...
So what you interested in?
I'll certainly need it.
I'm sure you'll be extreme. What are you doing?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
I just wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
So what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
I heard they don't like him because he keeps company with villains.
True enough. But they didn't like him before that either. Or me. They're close-minded yokels. Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently. But that's how it goes.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see. How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
What is it? Look where you're going.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Now I think of it, I've not seen Kunhuta here for some time. The local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale. But she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her. And there's more. Like that sake has started an archery contest here. If you want to try your luck at winning a few groschen, you should go and see him.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
But ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. They only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him. And it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
But I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
I suppose I could find... For how long?
Just the one night?
All right.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
God save you. What can I do for you?
What's with the targets? Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Scallis.
From Scallis? I'm Vatek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own coloured fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with coloured fletching.